Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Still pretty early. It's approximately 7:30, Thursday, June 20th. Today is officially the first day of summer, which means it is the longest day of the year, and I wrote it down on my hand so that I wouldn't forget. 14 hours and 31 minutes is how long our daytime will last today. Also, in my local area, we will be breaking heat records today. I think they said with the heat index, it'll feel like 97. So from what I saw on the news last night, there's kind of a heat wave going across the whole east side of the United States. So, be prepared. Keep water in your car, even just on your regular daily commutes. Try to keep you like a 6-pack of water or just a big jug of water in your car. That way, if for some reason you end up getting stranded, at least you've got water. Of course, there's other things that are, nice to have. Ice, freezer packs, stuff like that. But especially if you're working outside, please make sure that, you're wearing a hat, that, you got a wet towel, stuff like that. Just be mindful that it's already getting this hot, and it's only going to get hotter as the year goes on, or as the summer progresses. So, please just try to be prepared, because we never know what life can throw our way. All right. I don't really have any, specific, things to say. I think I shared most of the ones that I had already yesterday. I've already got the cards out. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I hope, if you got to see the devotional video yesterday, I hope that it offered some encouragement and some direction. I never did get back to read the scriptures for that devotional. But I may do that today, instead of doing another devotional, but we'll just see how it goes. It's been a busy morning around here already. A lot of noise harassment this morning. They've already been messing with my Wi-Fi this morning. But that's okay, because I've just gotten used to pre-recording my videos anyways. It just works out better that way for me. Mainly because I want to be able to share them on both platforms. So, anyways, we're going to start out with the Wild Offering Oracle to get a daily affirmation. We got love on the bottom of the deck as we start. 307 on the timer. Challenges, independence, and despair. I feel like I shouldn't take those because they didn't fall out. They just flipped over. And I wasn't really trying to get that many. I just want one, please. Can we get one affirmation for the day? Yeah, there we go. Positivity. If I can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear divine, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. And I don't know if this would apply for anybody else, but this kind of bird right here, where the farm that I'm at right now, earlier in the season, he wanted birds like this to come eat out of the feeders. I guess they used to come here, and then he stopped seeing them. And he found a bag of feed that had a picture of this kind of bird on it. And so he got it, and now they're coming back around. I don't know what kind of bird that is. And it may not be the exact same one, but the ones that he specifically wanted to see were black and yellow like that. I just now noticed. Well, I think it's the first time we've seen that card since I've been here, so. All right. We'll do a chakra wisdom card. Oh, and check out my shirt. This is the first time I've wore it. Look, let's see if I can move you. It says faith, but it looks like a heart thing, you know, when your heart's hooked up to a heart meter. Anyways, I thought it was pretty cool. All right. Chakra wisdom cards. And I also heard on the radio this morning that I guess it was a local boy. I don't know. They didn't say how old he was, but he passed away, I guess, last weekend. He had gone swimming in the Chickamauga Reservoir without a life jacket. Well, first of all, what the hell were you doing swimming in the Chickamauga Reservoir anyways? Why do people do dumb shit like that? And then I feel so bad for the family. You know, they're having his memorial service at Grace Baptist Church, which is just, it's very close to here. So I know it had to have been somebody local, even though I don't know who it is. But why do people do stuff like that? There's plenty of places to go swimming around here. What the... I just don't understand it, dude. Like, my heart hurt so bad when I heard that this morning. And then, I don't remember where they said it was at. It was a go-kart accident. And a mother, I think they said she was in her 30s, and a 1-year-old little girl were hurt in a go-kart accident. The mother is in critical condition, and the baby, like something with her hand or her wrist or something. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt worse, but the mother's in critical condition. May not make it. I mean, of course, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the situation was, what caused the accident. But obviously, the mother was riding it and holding the baby, which you're not supposed to do on a freaking go-kart anyways. What the hell were you thinking having a 1-year-old on a go-kart? I just don't understand it. I don't understand how people can be so careless. There's a big difference between being carefree and being careless. All right, let's get a chakra wisdom card for the day. Can we get just one chakra wisdom card, please? Heavenly Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen. Please clothe us in the armor of God from head to toe. Please protect our energy. Guide us in the right direction. Help us manage our emotions. Help us use our discernment. Help us make good choices. All right, well, I don't know. I might be doing some. We'll take that one. 5th chakra, throat chakra, setting boundaries. Ooh, that's a good one. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I want to say no. I speak up for myself and I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I do want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. And the throat chakra is represented by the color blue. It's kind of like in this collarbone area where your voice box is at. It regulates the thyroid, throat, mouth, teeth, jaw, neck, ears, arms, bronchial tubes, upper lungs, shoulders, and tongue. associated with communication, willpower, truthfulness, setting boundaries, and expression. And setting boundaries is the card we got for the day. 10:10 as I look at the clock or the timer. All right, we're going to get a grief affirmation now. So we got positivity and setting boundaries. So at all possible, I mean, not today, not just today, any day, you know, try to remain positive. Even in the little things, you know, we all are going through hard times right now. The world around us is changing. People that aren't adapting are struggling. We got 2 this morning. We'll take both of them. I will be patient with my grief. I do not need to be any certain way for people to love and support me. This is true, but unfortunately, in the world we live in, a lot of people expect this. 11:11 on the timer. And if you don't give them that, they don't give in return. So it's hence the reason why this world is changing. We need positive change in the world. I'm drawn to look back at the Wild Offering Oracle at what was on the top and bottom of the deck. The bottom was creative blocks and the top was service. I don't know why I was drawn back to that. Okay, now we'll get a little sweary affirmation. How about how our affirmations lined up with the devotional yesterday? I thought that was pretty cool. I love synchronicities. Here comes Sissy. No. Get down. No. I should have called 12:22 on the timer. No. It's nap time. Get down. She's wanting to get in my lap because it's nap time. Sissy, no. They're still learning. No. No. Get down. No. Lay down. Quit. You can get up there with bro, or you can lay down right there. No, sissy. Get down, baby. Stop. Lay down. Lay down. Positive vibes only. F negativity. You can't get out that way. I've got that door closed. And no, you can't get back there either. All right, you can be right there. All right. I know you can't see her because she's black, but she's there. Yeah, you can't see her. I'm not crazy, I promise. She is there. She got bro stirred up. Oh, he's going to give her spot in the seat. He got down on the floor so she can have the seat, but now she's curled up right here on my bag. All right, now we're going to get one of the space cards. And then, seeing as we're doing so well on time, 14:25 this morning on the timer, we may do some of the index cards. Or we may just, I may go ahead and end it short and go ahead and go into the devotional. All right, can we get one space card for the day? Give us some knowledge that we can share and apply. I'll try to flip over. There we go. Lunar eclipse. Pretty sure we got this yesterday, but we didn't read it because we got 4 cards yesterday. Lunar eclipse. No, we didn't get this yesterday, but we have gotten this before because it talks about the moon blushing. And the full moon this month is the strawberry moon. So, you know, blushing, red, pink, blush. So, let's see. I won't read the whole thing because we just had it recently. Sometimes as Earth travels around the sun and the moon orbits Earth, all 3 line up perfectly. Sun, Earth in the middle, and then moon. When this happens, the sun shines on half of the Earth and the dark side of Earth faces the moon. Often, the moon glows with a reddish color during a lunar eclipse. Yeah, because it talks about the light. Earth's atmosphere can actually trap light from the sun and bend it, allowing some red light, which does not scatter as much as other colors, to bend around Earth and reach the moon. Yeah. And when I read that before, and 1633 on the timer, and when I read it again today, when it talks about bending light, it made me think of Tinkerbell, the light fairy, where they bend light and, you know, make rainbows and stuff. That's what it makes me think of. I'm a sucker for Tinkerbell. I can't help it. I love the Tinkerbell movies. Okay. Well, that's it as far as the cards go. Let me see if I can... Well, come on, sissy. Bro's going to let you have your spot in the chair. Come on. Oh, about dumped them all over. There you go. Stay right there, baby. Oh, no. I knew I was missing something. Sissy was laying on them. The yoga and exercise cards. Okay. I knew there was a reason why it felt like I wasn't done yet. Okay. All right. I just need to go ahead and trash these because I keep saying that I'm going to and I don't. Okay. Okay. Yoga cards. It was actually kind of a chilly morning this morning. Compared to how it has been the last couple of days, which I thought was kind of odd, seeing as it's the first day of summer, and it was quite, I mean, there is still kind of a chill in the air. You can tell it, all of us woke up early this morning because the babies are already napping. We woke up at 5:45 this morning. Well, technically we woke up at 4:45, but we didn't get up till 5:45. All right, give us some yoga poses for the day. Just a couple, please. Downward facing dog. Avoid this pose if you have high blood pressure or carpal tunnel. Strengthens arms and legs, improves digestion, brings fresh blood to the brain, and brings energy. Card number 22. That's also an inversion move. We got 2 inversion moves yesterday, so still I feel like something significant about the color green. And of course, you know, I made the comment, the green with envy. That, look at that, another one. We got shoulder stand again, but I'm not going to do that one because we did that one yesterday. But that is another inversion. All right, here we go. Snake, card number 26. Avoid this pose if you have high blood pressure or heart conditions. Strengthens the spine and back and massages abdominal organs and strengthens the heart. Cow face. This is a good one to do in bed, especially if you have problems with your knees. Instead of doing it on the floor, you can do it in the bed, and it's not as hard on your knees. A lot of yoga poses, especially, I mean, if you have a pretty firm bed, you could do all but maybe the standing up poses in bed. All right, cow face. Stretches shoulders, triceps, chest, hips, and glutes. Expands the lungs and relieves tiredness, anxiety, and tension. Modification. Hold opposite elbows behind your back to lessen the shoulder stretch. So like instead of going up and over, you could come around and behind your back and hold your elbow. Okay. We'll get one more. All right. Chair. Avoid this pose if you have low blood pressure. Strengthens legs, stretches shoulders and chest, massages the heart, and brings vitality. Let's see. Last time we did the oceanic breathing. Let's see if I can find another one real quick. There we go. Yogic breathing. Card number 48. Strengthens respiratory muscles, massages abdominal organs, improves lymphatic drainage and circulation, develops breath control, and calms the nerves. Note, practice yogic breathing during your entire yoga practice. Modification, place a firm cushion or rolled mat under your bottom to bring more length to your spine. Especially anytime you're doing any kind of like meditation, anything where you're sitting. If you have back problems, obviously issues with your spine, issues with your tailbone, anything like that, just sit on, even if you have to take one of the cushions off your couch, you can put it back. But it makes stuff like this a lot easier. And you know, like with me, with my ankles, I have really bad ankles. And so it's hard for me to sit like this unless I'm on some kind of padding or cushion. Also a good reason to do it in the bed. Majority of yoga poses, stretches, whatever you want to call them, like I said earlier, can be done in the bed. And it just makes it easier on your joints, you know, less impact than you would get if you were sitting on a solid surface. There's a hair stuck to this one. Okay. Now we'll do the body weight exercise cards. We'll go for 4. That seems, for me, that's a good even number for the poses and exercises. And really, if you combine, if you do the 4 yoga and the 4 exercises, you've got a full workout. It was 23:32 on the timer when I looked, but I didn't want to stop talking. I mean, you can always split it up too. 23:55 on the timer. You know, you could do your yoga poses in the morning and your exercises in the afternoon. Okay. Ooh, I caught it before it fell outside. Reverse crunch. I just did some of these the other day. Tip. Remember to breathe during the exercise. Inhale as you start and exhale as you exert the effort of bringing your knees up. I think we've gotten this one before. Yes, card number 25. We certainly have. That was just the other day. This is a level 2. All right. And not only does that work your hips, but it works your core. Alternate arm and leg plank. This also works your core. It's a level 3 and it's a number 27. Tip: keep your hips from sagging. Make sure to engage your core muscles as you perform the exercise. You know what? Before we get too far, I'm going to start showing the back sides of these cards. That way, if you want to screenshot them, you can. Because it shows you the different muscle groups that are worked and whatnot. Sorry that my hands are not steady. I'm not very steady. That's why I don't take very good pictures. All right, mountain climber. This is a level 2. Card number 47. Tip: do not bounce your toes and avoid shifting your weight back. Make sure your back is straight, not curved or arched. All right, let's get one more. Flutter kicks, number 24, level 2. Wow. 24 and 25. These are both core exercises. You can go from one to the other. Like you can do them simultaneously. Like do a crunch, then do some scissors, a crunch, and then some scissors, a crunch, and then some, well, flutter kicks. Anyways. All right. A lot of muscles being worked in that one. All right. You got 3 core exercises and a total body. The mountain climber is a total body workout. What was the tip for the flutter kicks? Try raising your head a little higher from the floor. Make sure to engage your core muscles during the exercise. All right, now it feels complete. 27:52 when I looked at the timer. I'm just trying to get my rubber band. Wow, we really killed it this morning as far as the time goes, but I guess that's because I didn't do a bunch of chit-chatting at the beginning of the video, huh? That definitely allows us a little bit more time. All right, so because we do have a little bit of extra time, just a few minutes, not much, I'll pull some of the index cards. This morning when I was getting like all the cards out, the index cards, the mini ones fell out of their rubber band, and when they fell out, Kentucky and Maryland is what showed itself. So I'll shuffle these a few times, and then we'll just get a couple. We won't do too much. 28:55 on the timer. Good morning, Dee Dee. Hey, baby. I hope you got some of that food last night. They got, it was a rotisserie chicken, you know, like one of the whole chickens that you can get at the deli. And I put it in the crock pot all day to where it was literally falling apart. And then mixed some corn and green beans in with it. So all the fur babies got to eat good last night. Except Sissy, because she wouldn't eat hers. I think it's because I put the wormer medicine in it. I think she can smell it. But Bro ate his, and his was in there too. So I saved hers. I'm going to, I guess, try to get her to eat it at some point today. But one of the, okay, I'm going to start shuffling while I'm talking. One of the bigger dogs, you know, it doesn't make me happy to see this, 29:55. But it's just nature. I can't, look at that. Wow. Kentucky and Hawaii. Those are the ones that showed. These two were together when Kentucky fell. One of the bigger dogs caught a rabbit yesterday, and she partook in the eating of it. So I think that might be why she didn't want to eat. Second house. There's a bunch here. We'll go with it. Pride. Like a tree planted by the water, I shall not be moved. A. Wyoming. Virginia. Wow. Louisiana. Reading Rainbow, read between the lines. 3105 on the timer. If you're wondering who Dee Dee is, she's one of the other dogs. Including the puppies, there's 11 altogether. Wisconsin. Wonder what kind of weather they're having. From Below. Coach. 3132 when I looked at the timer. North Dakota. Wow. Nebraska. Divine Timing. 32 minutes even. And 7th house. All right. As always, be grateful for what you have. The big, the small, and everything in between. Because as we all know, it could all be gone in the blink of an eye. If you see a need out there, today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any way possible that you can fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, but you could possibly change their life. And you never know the impact it can have on yours. 11th house. Alabama. Wow. Preacher Man. Wrath. Spiritual Wealth. Missouri and Vermont. I on the bottom of the deck. And S on the top of the deck. Followed by weeks. All right. I love you guys. Have a great one. See you next time. Bye.